So picture this, you've just given birth. It's been a few days. You've brought your baby home, everything's looking good. You're excited to take your baby out on their first outing. But you haven't given any thought into what to pack in their diaper bag or their nappy bag. Yes, packing a nappy bag can be a struggle, especially when you're a new mom and you have no idea what to put in it. Nappy bags or diaper bags are super important. After I had my baby, I was so excited to take him out, but I didn't know how important it was to pack your nappy bag correctly and have the right stuff. And I didn't realize that you had to have a nappy bag every single time you went out, even to the supermarket, a 5-minute walk outside, because babies are so unpredictable that you just don't know, and you need to have a nappy bag ready at all times. So after a lot of trial and error, I feel like I have finally come down to the perfect list for me, in my opinion, the perfect list of items to pack in your nappy bag. So if you're in that position and you're struggling to come up with ideas of what to pack in your nappy bag, keep on watching. I just have a bog standard, good old backpack that I use. I didn't get anything fancy, even though there are some really nice nappy bags out on the market. I had this backpack and it was quite spacious and it has loads of pockets, so I thought I'll put it to good use, and this is the bad boy that I use on a daily basis as my nappy bag, and it has served me well so far, so I'm not complaining. Right, so let's go straight into the list. Number 1, the most important and most obvious thing that you need: nappies. And when I say nappies, I mean a whole bunch of nappies. Always have multiple nappies with you, because you just don't know how many times they're gonna go, how messy it's going to be. Babies are unpredictable, so prepare, and prepare well. So for example, I have 5 nappies here. I might even keep 6 or 7. That might sound a little bit excessive, but better safe than sorry, you know? Number 2, we have wipes. Trusty, good old wipes. Yes, wipes are important for the usual nappy changes, but also spit ups, any sort of mess. Wipes are your best friend. So keep a packet or 2 in your diaper bag, nappy bag, at all times. Number 3, good old changing mat, like a plastic or rubber sheet changing mat. There are quite a few different types on the market. There are some fancy ones that have multiple pockets where you can keep nappies and wipes inside your actual changing mat, so that it's easy to just grab, open up, and everything's there for you, rather than having to grab a nappy, your wipes, everything else you'll need, as well as your changing mat. I will look online and link a few in the description box for you. But yeah, even a bog standard good old plastic changing mat will do the job for you. Number 4, nappy rash cream. So I keep a little tub of Pseudo Cream in my bag. It's a small one, as you can see. I have a little hack. I don't know if it's a hack, but I think it's a hack, a little easy trick that I do. When I was pregnant, I had a couple of freebie packs from a couple of brands, and in one of them I actually got this travel size tiny little Pseudo Cream tub. So what I do is I bought the biggest Pseudo Cream, and what I do is I refill this little guy every single time it finishes, so that I have a trusty travel sized little Pseudo Cream to keep in my bag. Very helpful. Number 5, bottles. Yep, just makes sense really. If you bottle feed, you need to take bottles with you. You can take as many as you need depending on how many times your baby feeds in the day, or if you schedule your baby's feeds, you'll know how many you'll need when you're going out. I would say to carry a spare one just in case your trip takes longer than intended and your baby needs another feed. Number 6 is a milk powder dispenser. If you are a bottle feeding mum, you'll know that it is not easy to take the whole tub of milk powder with you everywhere you go. So there's actually a handy device that you can get which divides up the powder into different little bottles so you can make up your feeds on the go. I will also insert a picture of the entire thing on the screen, but I only have one section on here, but this one actually comes with 4. So what you do is you unscrew the top. It comes in many different patterns and designs, and I got this cute little teddy bear. As I was saying, you unscrew the top and you fill up each compartment with however many scoops of milk powder you need for the feed, and you close it up, and when it's time to use it, you open it using this little lid here, and you tip the powder into the bottle so it's mess free and you don't have to be counting how many scoops because you've already counted it up and it's all in there for you. So that's very convenient, mess free, and very easy, and it's really cute. I mean, who wouldn't want one of these, right? Also very cheap. You can get really cheap ones on eBay or on Amazon. I will link a few down below. Number 7. This one is especially if you're a bottle feeding mum. A flask full of boiled water to make up your baby's feeds. So you fill the flask up with boiled water and follow the instructions on the back of the milk powder tub. Pour the water into the bottle and leave it for 30 minutes before putting the powder in. Number 8, snacks and food. This one is if your baby has started eating solids. Taking snacks with you is an actual lifesaver at times, because my child has started crying and being upset in the middle of the shopping centre, and I've just given him a couple of crisps from inside my bag, and it just made my trip so much easier. Also, you might need to feed them their lunch or their dinner or whatever during the day when you're outside, so it's good to take snacks and food out with you. I like to take Ella's Kitchen pouches. There are a range of different ones to choose from. They are so easy to use because you can just squeeze them out onto the spoon, or you can squeeze them directly into your baby's mouth. Melty crisps are also a good one. They do tend to get a little bit messy, but if your baby does enjoy finger foods or eating by themselves, then crisps are a good one. While we're on the topic of food, this sippy cup is also really helpful because this specific one has this lid that you can open and close like this so it doesn't leak in your bag. So even if you do fill it up with water and your child doesn't drink all the water, you don't have to waste it or pour it out. Just fold the top and it won't leak. I'll insert some examples of some of the food and some of the snacks that I pack in my baby's bag when we do go out. Sometimes if I have food that I've made for my baby already and have frozen, I will put it into a little glass bowl that I have that has a sealable lid so that it doesn't get messy or leak when we're outside, and I'll also link something similar in the description box below. because they are really helpful. Number 9, spare set of clothes. You don't know how your baby's gonna get messy, when your baby's going to make a mess. So you always need to take a spare set of clothes with you. Not just one, maybe a couple, maybe even 3, depending on how messy your child gets. And you know your child best. So I'll tend to take a bodysuit, a sleep suit, a set of clothes, so like a t-shirt and joggers, because that's what he tends to wear when he's outside a lot or during the day. Also muslin cloths, muslin cloths. Have a multiple with you because spit ups, messes, runny noses, you name it, the lot. You need muslin cloths. So take 3, 4 with you. Just shove them in your bag. Doesn't matter if you don't use them, just keep them because you never know when they'll come in handy. Along with that, also have a bib and a hat or a couple of hats with you because you don't know when the weather's gonna get cold, especially in the UK. You just can't. It's unpredictable, basically. I also like to take a blanket with me. I don't necessarily put it in the nappy bag, but I will cover my baby up when he's in the buggy or when he's in the car seat. I'll just put it in the bottom compartment of the buggy, or I'll just put it in the boot or next to him in the car, just so that if it gets cold when we're traveling, he has something to keep him warm. And number 10, toys. Especially as babies get older, they need things to keep them occupied and to keep them, what's the word? Entertained. That's the word. Yeah, so children will get bored easily, especially on long trips. It's good to just have a couple of toys with you. Maybe keep a toy in your nappy bag separately from the toys that they play with on a daily basis. So when they do see the toy after a long time, it's going to feel like a new toy just because it's something that they don't play with on a daily basis. So hopefully they'll be more interested in this specific toy. Sometimes you just need to give them something just to let them do their own thing whilst they're out and about. Keeping toys, absolute lifesaver. When my baby was really small, first few months of his life, we took a couple of comforters out so that he could sort of cuddle them and like bite them, whatever else he did. But now he likes these little toys that light up and rattles and things that make noise and are a bit colourful. So I do have a couple of toys that I do take out when we go out. So that is it, guys. That's my list of things that I keep in my nappy bag. I will leave the products that I have spoken about or similar products listed in the description box below. So I feel like after lots of trial and error, I have finally brought it down to this list. Have I missed any essentials that you keep in your nappy bag? If so, pop them down in the comments below. Thank you for watching my video. Please do subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. I hope you have learned something from this or this video has been beneficial. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next one. Bye.